Alright, looks like we are good. Gonna have to get used to this again. Alright, introduction time. Hey y'all, Blade Walker here, playing 7 Days to Die, Alpha 19.6. Alpha 20 is definitely approaching quickly. We're probably about 2 to 3 weeks out. So let's hope we see it sometimes. Yeah. That for some reason didn't I? Settings are correct. 24 enemy. I think we're good for... Let's... Nah, I don't think. Go ahead and get this started. Okay. Headset here. Could be good. Right, I'm hearing stuff. Need lots of steel. Wow, we got plenty of stone. That's not going to be an issue. Let's see. Did I put... Oop. Looking stuff. Probably make some more of those. And take him. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hey. Done. Done. No, I don't know if I want to use the Magnum. Magnum is... Yeah, I guess you guys will find that out today in episode releasing later today. The Desert Vulture's not really cutting it for random looting. They just have too many, the difficulty is too high. You know what? I don't think I am going to go ahead and make some more of those. What are these? Auto turrets. Yes. Definitely have to set that up. I do not have a generator. Because of course I don't. Got one of those. Hey, Andra, welcome. I think I need some forged iron. Wow, I ain't got no forged iron. That. Make a generator. Yes, I can. Wow, I only hit the button once and it clicked twice. Thank God it's Friday. Yeah. Sadly, for somebody like me, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, it's all the same to me. I rarely know what day it is. Well, I wouldn't say rarely, but... Ah, cobblestone. 118. Do I have a wiring tool? I think I have several. No? Yeah. Can I make an anvil? cannot. Of course I can't. That would be easy and awesome, and we can't have that. Ah, I need... Do I have any? Yes, I do. Wait, are these the wire relay? Yes. Good, good, good. Go ahead and get these installed. Here, here. Go up top and grab the generator. Just go ahead and sit here for a moment. Had to actually go to the office and socialize. Well, I'm antisocial, generally speaking. People scare the hell out of me. I don't even like talking to people on the phone. But then again, I am disabled for a reason. I'd say before the last couple of years, most of my paranoia with people was mostly unfounded, which is why I have a problem. But now, I kind of feel like now some of my paranoia is justified. Tuck this down. Got a whopping 1 engine. Yeah, I need to go farming. And gasoline. Hey, DJ! Long time no see. Well, pretty much for everybody, since I haven't really streamed at all in the last month and a half. I'm doing alright. Been wanting to stream a lot more, including doing the second Dead Space 2 stream, but for the past 2 weeks I've been having issues with the internet. My upload speed has been getting horrendously nerfed, and every time I would try, I'd get nothing but dropped frames. Had to talk to your boss face-to-face where he said only good things about my work. Well, that's good. I'm happy to hear that, Andra. And how am I? Like I said, I'm doing all right. I'm feeling pretty good today. I decided to do this little stream here. I was going to do it yesterday, but I decided I was too lazy, so I didn't. And then I checked my upload speed last night, and I was actually getting the upload speed that I'm paying for. I should have checked before I started this stream, but screw it. Let's see. We're mostly going to just be doing some resource gathering and stuff on the stream. As usual, we're not going to do much, if any, progress, as it were. And I've mentioned before that this isn't a standard series. This is more of a challenge series. So the rules for this series aren't as strict as they are for, like, my normal Let's Plays. Oh. I need none of you. That's what I need. Not centered. I'm tired of screamers showing up. So, on face. Put it there, I think. And we'll upgrade that. Grab you. Little Miss Screamer is gonna get herself a shock when she, well, more like a bullet when she goes up. And bring the ammo. Well, yeah, that's what this is. This is the Always Run series. In about an hour and 15 minutes, the last episode that I've recorded of this series goes out, and it's on day... It's right after the Horde. Edinator, hey, haven't seen you in a long... Well, I guess I shouldn't say I haven't seen any of you in a long time, because obviously I haven't. I haven't been streaming for the aforementioned reasons, with the issues with the internet. But hopefully now, and I do mean hopefully, it is... I kind of want to aim it... See, I don't want to aim it, like, out here and get roamers. Thinking kind of more like this. Yeah, that should do. Because even though it's aimed kind of towards the house, it'll automatically detect stuff way out here. Okay, full gas. That's all I really wanted to know. Let's see. Because I've been using this, I've been having that active as well as the... that. this. Yeah, see, I've got this running. Oh, hey, done. Nice. What about this? Nothing. Pretty much this is just going to be mostly busy work. It has been a long time. Surprised you recognize me. Oh, of course. Anybody that's talked to me at least a couple of times, I tend to remember their name. You're on episode 25 or 27. I think I'm on... I believe today's episode is 31? 30 or 31. Obviously, this is the Always Run Permadeath, so... If you haven't watched the Day 35 Horde, I think you can figure out that I didn't die. However, how well did the base do? Well, I'm not going to spoil that. You're going to have to watch that to find out. But yes, so far I am still somehow alive. Alright, so I need more coal, but I couldn't get any more coal because I collapsed the thing. Whoops! I'm going to have to take some of this and some of that. Those... Actually kind of what I was doing. You go away. Not you. You. Electrical. You. No, DJ. You're not much behind. Like I said, I don't remember how far I was then, but you see, it's only day 37. But since we're probably only about, I would say probably 2 to 3 weeks away from Alpha 20, because they're saying that, you know, bar any show-stopping bugs, they're hoping to get it out by the Halloween. Halloween is on a Sunday, which means I would assume that they mean they want to get it out by the Friday before, because that's the streamer weekend. So that means 2 weeks from today, or is it 3 weeks? 3 weeks. 3 weeks from today, to me, would be the, quote, deadline for them to get out experimental. But it could go longer. I'm actually thinking they might get it out in 2 weeks. Because this past Wednesday, 2 days ago, was their second to last dev stream where they're actually showing off content, the new stuff. This coming Wednesday is the last actual dev stream where they're going to be showing stuff off, and it's going to be all about the random world gen changes, which is what I'm most excited about. And then the week after that, or I should say every week after that, is going to be them doing playthroughs of Alpha 20 until it actually releases. But since we're already so close to Halloween, relatively speaking, I'm really hoping, and again, it's not like I know anything any more than anyone else, but I'm really hoping that they'll be able to get it out by Halloween, because that would be so awesome. Alright, let's go get some stuff. Oop. Meant to put that away. Oh, I did some work here, as you can see. This is now all nice and covered and finished. And then, of course, now I gotta work through digging this out. I started to. Oh, yeah, I can't either. I mean, obviously, it would have been awesome if I could have hit 5,000 subs and got access to the weekend stream team, but it's only like 2 extra days, 3 days at most. Basically, they usually don't release till like late Friday afternoon, and then it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then usually Monday afternoon is when they release it, typically to the public. Getting a new laptop, nice. I don't know if you know anything about laptops. I know a little bit. I am definitely not well-versed in such things. But the one thing I would definitely recommend is make sure you get a dedicated graphics card. If you don't get a laptop with a dedicated graphics card, it's not going to end well for gaming. It makes a big difference. I got like the cheapest gaming laptop you could get like a couple of years ago. And I was very happy that I made sure to get a dedicated graphics card because it made a huge difference. 58 minutes, damn. What? Do we have any... We do not. Do not have any clay. Oh, hell, this ain't got nothing. Alright. That and that, this and this and this, and that should be 58 minutes. 45 minutes. Ooh, that's... There we go. Perfect. I need to do some clay mining and just a whole bunch of stuff. I was doing some... Oh, shoot. Down here, down here. Let's go. I was doing some farming for materials, and something happened. I don't remember what it was. I know when I was doing the coal, I kind of collapsed the roof. And I basically did it on purpose. I specifically did not reinforced the entrance to the cave, and so when it collapsed, I was definitely not surprised. Get in there. We definitely need to do some serious clay. But I want to get a new roof on this thing. And I've had some suggestions for the horde base that I definitely like. Alright, you gonna be good and work today? Good boy. I need to destroy this since there's no point in having it now. This. That. Little bungholes bashing on my... This, and this. This. Yeah. I couldn't tell you what's good as far as laptops. Basically, it's not so much that it's a laptop. It's like a desktop. What processor does it have? What GPU does it have? And how much RAM does it have? Those are kind of the important things. For RAM, I would say at least 16 gigs. I've got 32, but only because I had the money to piss away. So, oh, look at this. And let's, 10 minutes, perfect, so we'll go... Oh, only that much, huh? Alright, that's fine. 535, perfect. No. All in one, or not at all. Okay, that's everything, so we'll drop this, that, and that. We need to make some flagstone blocks. 300 is way too much. 125, probably too much. Alright, we're gonna... I gotta do some serious grinding for iron. I need steel like nobody's business. Basically, obviously, like anything else, you want to get the best processor and video card you can. I don't know anything about AMD video cards. I am a fan of whatchamacallit. Oh, well, I guess I'll just go with that then. Put the rest of this in there. I like the NVIDIA cards mostly because of the RTX and stuff. A 3060 RTX and a Ryzen 7. Okay, the 3060 is pretty good. I've got a 3080, but that's only because the stimulus thing, and I didn't really have anything else to buy. And since I do the YouTube thing, I wanted the best I could get because streaming and playing the game does put a bit of wear and tear on your. I think it's more the processor than the video card, but yeah, 3060 is good. Any 30 series is decent. But yeah, 3060 will have no problem running this game. Obviously, you're not going to be able to run it at ultra settings and stuff, but I mean, honestly, I can run this at ultra settings, and I don't even really notice a difference on a lot of the settings. I just don't. So, I mean, I'll show you what my settings are. They're even though I've got a pretty high-end video card, nowhere near maxed, of course. I do run it at the max resolution that my monitor will run, which is 1440p. And then these are my settings. As you can see, I don't run anywhere near max. Core i9. 11th Gen Core i9 processor. Okay, an RTX 3080. I'm guessing you meant 3080. You put the 1. I'm assuming you do not mean a Ti, just a regular 3080. Because if so, that's what I've got. That's an awesome video card. And 8 gigs of RAM. I would definitely see if you can get an extra 8 gigs of RAM, because 8 gigs of RAM now is... It'll work, but you'll definitely get some frame issues. Past laptop had big issues overheating, although that's a while back. Yeah, the thing about laptops is make sure that you have them elevated off the ground. Don't lay them on any kind of cloth like carpet or blankets, because they will overheat super fast. I actually bought one of those when I got my laptop, like back in 2017. I got one of those little pad things that has like a little fan in it. Now, I don't use the fan because I worry that it'll mess up the natural aspiration, because mine does have an actual video card in it, which it has 2 massive fans in the bottom. So you just want to make sure that there's space underneath the laptop so it can breathe. Because if you don't, it will overheat. Not a can will. Especially if you're playing a game like this that's pretty intensive on hardware. Hey, Dim, welcome. Laptops in general have heating issues when playing games, but it's just because they've got so much hardware in such a tiny space and there's not a lot of room for ventilation. But yeah, ventilation it's the same thing for consoles and desktops and everything else. Most people that complain about overheating issues typically have them in a place where there's very little room or there's no airflow, and then they wonder why something overheats. It's like it's not complicated. You're supposed to give any kind of electronic that's going to have any kind of significant load on it, you need to give it plenty of room. If you have to, set up a small, like one of them little tiny fans that blows air over it or something. What parts are my computer? Yeah, I mean, I guess I could. I've got a list of all the parts on my About section. The pre-record. Yeah, that's kind of how I look at it. Like I said, my next video, my last video that I've recorded, comes out in about an hour. But I'll probably be streaming past that, and I'm not too concerned about it. I usually try to avoid doing that, but I'm not that concerned, because as you just said, you can always watch one now and the other later. It's not that big a deal. Okay, so it's almost dark. Got you good. Alright, one of the things I need to do is fix my coal mine. I kind of collapsed it a little. Yeah, things kind of happened. Whoops. Yeah, I kind of got to fix this, because this is still a really good mine, and I do not wish to abandon it, but I was farming some coal, and down it went. Permadeath Explosive Lockdown. I haven't watched his Lockdown series. I thought about it. I wasn't sure if I would care for the premise. It's something about he basically has to make the base in the prison, and he has to do all the hordes in the prison. But other than that, he's allowed to run around and do mostly whatever, unless I misunderstood it. I think I watched the first 1 or 2 episodes of it. But I know he's like way, way far ahead now. I don't know how many episodes. Since he doesn't release them daily, I tend to forget about him. And I've been watching a lot of Minecraft lately, so most of my YouTube feed has been Minecraft videos. And it's just because I'm not bored with 7 Days by any means, but since we're so close to Alpha 20, a lot of the YouTubers have been doing things like Jawoodle started a series, and I think he just finished it yesterday or the day before, where he was doing the Anytime, Anywhere, where he turned off Blood Moon hordes, and it was basically you would get massive, massive hordes any day, any time. I like the concept, but then it's Darkness Falls mod, and I was interested till I saw that, and I was like, well, I guess I don't really care about that. I have no interest in Darkness Falls at the moment. I'll wait till next, I almost said season, I'll wait till Alpha 20 and see how he improves the mod, but I've had enough Darkness Falls for now. What's new in Alpha 20? Oh my lord, more stuff than you could ever mention in a video. They've done 5 dev streams, and they still haven't even shown, like, half of what's in the update. The big highlights, the biggest highlight is Random World Gen. They completely tossed out the existing Random World Gen system, and I have to turn this down. They threw out the current Random World Gen system, and they're introducing an entirely new system, which is going to be supposedly 100 times better, and it's going to fix all the issues that existed with the old system, yada, yada, yada. They haven't, the Random World Gen system, though, is the one thing they haven't showed off in the dev streams. They're going to be showing that off this coming Wednesday, so like 5 days from today. I will be glued to that stream, I can tell you. They've replaced all of the typical zombies. All of the standard zombies that exist, the ones that they haven't replaced in Alpha 19, they've all been replaced with the new upgraded models. They showed a lot of them off, and they look pretty darn cool. They're adding a new dismemberment system, which in the initial release of Alpha 20, only a handful of zombies will be able to use it or make use of it, because they have to set the system up for each individual zombie individually. So it's not one of those systems where they implement it and it just works with everything. So kind of like creating each zombie from scratch, they have to add the system to each one. But basically, you'll be able to chop off arms, legs, and heads, and they'll actually come off and land on the ground. Instead of now where a head explodes or an arm or leg explodes and it just disappears, it'll actually fall down on the ground. You can see it. It's really cool. 16 times the detail? No, I wouldn't say it's anywhere near 16 times. Where can you watch stream? If you go to YouTube and you look up The Fun Pimps, they have their own dedicated YouTube channel, and they've got all of the streams up there. What I did was I watched the ones live that I was interested in, and the ones that I wasn't. Once they posted the stream on their official YouTube channel, I went and I put it at double speed, because I can keep up with them talking twice as fast. And then I just watched them in double speed. Each stream is roughly 2 hours. Except for this Wednesday's, it was like almost 3 hours. Yeah, you can go to the official Fun Pimps YouTube channel, and they've got all of the dev streams listed. Including, I think the names tell you what they're mostly about. And the POI one, I think, was like the first or second one. Oh, they showed some of the new POIs, and I'm telling you, this stuff, just... Some of the people they got to work for them have worked for, like, some of the biggest companies in the world. Some of them worked for, like, one of the guys worked on Doom Eternal. I think it's the guy that does the animations, which I'm always talking about how much I love the animations. Yeah. Love the glory kills. Yes, they actually demoed off the new dismemberment system on this past Wednesday stream, and it's a little repetitive, but it's because it's the first implementation. Like, every time you chop off the head, it's the exact same animation. It doesn't, like, go off to one side. It always goes straight up in the air and then falls down on the ground. And some people complain, and they're like, guys, this is... it. First of all, that's not even implemented in the game yet. It will be. But, it's going to take time to get all this stuff in, and this is the first iteration, and the Fun Pimps love to do things in iterations. They'll release the first version, and it'll work, but it'll be a little janky, and then they'll start to work on it, and the next thing you know, it looks really, really good. So, you know, it's one of those temper your expectations. Don't expect perfection directly out of the gate on some things, because they're just, it's just not how it works. It'd be nice if it were, but... Alright, we're getting ready to start building up the floor here. I don't have to worry about stinking zombies coming down. Alright, this is my coal mine, and we are low on coal. I want to dig out and make sure that I build these supports on stone. I don't want to build them on dirt. You go away. You know what? I want to do these supports in cement. Here. Oh yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, I've bought multiple copies of this game. I bought 2 copies on PC for myself alone, and I bought my brother his PC version copy. Oop. And then I've got both of my brothers to buy it on PS4. I got my niece to buy it on PS4. I got all 3 of my cousins to buy it on PS4, and then one of them bought it on PC. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Update this. Upgrade this. No more rebar frames in Alpha 20. These are going bye-bye. No more wet concrete. No more rebar frames. You can just make the concrete blocks and then place them down, or you can lay down the cobblestone or whatever and then straight upgrade them, and you won't have to wait for concrete to dry or nothing. Some people are a little nervous about that. Honestly, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's a cool change. But I absolutely understand why some people are nervous about it. Yeah, there you go, Andre. Yeah, you could just do an Alpha 20 recap. There's a bunch of people doing recaps. They showed the drone off. The new drone. Oh my god, that drone looks awesome. I think some people are going to be a little annoyed by it, though, because it has voice. They recorded voice lines for it, and it's like the standard female AI voice. And she says some funny things, but I definitely could see some people getting a little annoyed with the voice. I think they said they're going to add an option to turn the voice off, but I could have misheard them. Honestly, I'll leave it on, but I may end up having to turn it off in my Let's Plays because some people, obviously, like I said, they don't like things. You know, it gets annoying when you hear it over and over and over. So, I mean, I get it. Oop. Oh, no. Any holes where they can see me? Yep, there we go. Yeah, when it comes to the new stuff for Alpha 20, there is no shortage of players and such giving out or making recaps. That's not really my thing, so I won't do that. But and it's mostly because there's so many people that do a way better job than I ever could because editing and all that stuff. It's like tutorials. I kind of like the idea of doing tutorials, but I kind of suck at them. Somebody jokingly said in one of them, they commented with a quote saying, "This is just going to be a quick tutorial." 53 minutes later, and it's like, yeah, that's kind of my problem. I don't edit my videos, and as a result, my videos tend to be way longer than they should be. But that's fine with me. I don't care. Go down. Oh, wait. You need to go down again, don't you? I think so. Oh, don't fall. Oh. Eeky. Here, I was thinking... Ah. R lower. You can design almost anything. Yeah, there's a little over 1,200... Let me pause this. A little over 1,200 new blocks, and including things like a spiral staircase. And you can craft it. They did, because somebody asked in the chat, they're like, "Spiral staircase, awesome, can we make it?" And the guy said, yes, you can. Well, they said they're not going to do any, there will never be microtransactions, although other companies have said that before. Honestly, I do believe them. I don't think they will. They said that they might do after gold DLC that might be paid for, but they were a little iffy on that because, honestly, the game is still so early. We're nowhere near gold. So it's kind of hard to make promises on things like that when the game is just so far from actual release. But yeah, I don't, honestly, I don't care. I mean, if they release DLC, I'm fine with it. It doesn't matter because I definitely believe in the vote with your wallet thing. If you don't like it, don't buy it. I got news for you. I couldn't tell you how much stuff that I didn't like it. I just didn't buy it. Any holes? I'm trying to make sure there's no holes where you can see down like here. Because then the screamers can see. I think they can see anyway, but... trying to prevent screamers from seeing me. Actually surprised I haven't had any. Not complaining. Just saying. Heading kinda. Yep, they're getting rid of rebar frames, and they're streamlining the upgrade process. There's no more reinforced concrete. It goes wood, cobblestone, or stones, what they said. Then some, I think iron, the iron upgrade path is still there, but I'm not positive. Oh, here you go. Something you guys are going to love if you didn't watch the video. How long has the game been in development? I believe mid-2013 was the initial release, and the game, if you saw it now, you'd be like, really, this is the same game? Alright, check this out. This is one of the features they're adding in Alpha 20 that they never mentioned before, and they demoed it on this past Wednesday. See how right now, see how there's a white line around the block when you try to, when you're the preview? And then every time you place a block, it still has that white outline. The outline turns green if you're inside of your land claim block area. Well, in Alpha 20, they're adding a structural integrity outline. So as you place blocks, it'll be like a green color, and then when you get close to the structural integrity maximum, the block outline will turn yellow or orange, and then red. And then when it turns red, if you place one more block, the whole thing will collapse. So when you're placing blocks and you're worried about structural integrity, the game will actually give you information warning you about if you're going too far, and it will collapse. I was just unbelievably floored. They even showed putting up like the big drawbridge, the 5x7 drawbridge, the expensive one. And when they tried to put it up on some wood frames suspended in air, it actually was like a red, I think it was like a pink. And if it's the pink color, it means that if you place it, it will collapse. So now you don't have to worry about placing blocks and being like, well, will it hold? Will it not hold? Oh, the dev named Fatal is apparently one of the ones that helped put that in, and he was the one. He was the main dev that was on the stream Wednesday, and I'm a big fan of him. He's the one that did the vehicle physics and added the new vehicles and that, and he also did the AI. Now, he did say that there's basically no changes to AI in Alpha 20. He said they're essentially the same. They did add one new feature, and that's the ability for zombies to duck. And a lot of people thought that meant that they'll be able to do that, the thing they announced where they could crawl through a single one square block. And he said, no, that is not what the ducking feature is. That feature will come later. If they add it, he said they may or may not. But the ducking feature is in a very small number of edge cases, where the big example he said that'll happen is like when you have the round sewer systems where it's like 4 blocks, but it's a circle. And you could put a single small block in, and because it's less than 2 blocks, but more than 1 block in height, the zombies would have to beat through it. And he said he wanted them to be able to get through so that players couldn't abuse that. So you'll see them do like a ducking animation, and it'll make their height go from like 2 blocks to like 1.5, 1 3/4, something like that. It'll be just enough to get through those little gaps. So I think that's pretty cool. And I'm sure somebody will find a way to cheat it, because, you know, they always do. As Jewoodle often says, he's like, oh, you say we can't do this? Well, challenge accepted. So, we shall see. I'm super excited. But the structural integrity change, where you can see the outline change to let you know you're getting close to collapse, as a builder, that is phenomenal. If you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm trying to make this look a little more squared off. I don't like looking... There's a bunch of jagged spots. And I'll probably upgrade this all to concrete, at least regular concrete. I need to... And the reason I'm not using rebar frames is because I don't want to upgrade all of this stuff to reinforced concrete, because that takes a lot more materials, and I'm trying to save some materials. Moon Knight's been talking to me the last 2 days about, well, last day. He has an idea for a horde base, and he says he's going to come over probably... He was going to come over yesterday, but he never showed up. No way, did I really use 125 blocks? Ooh, I did. Oh, that's okay. This isn't too much. I don't mind using the last couple here. So I'm going to let him come over, and I'm going to let him show me what his idea for this new horde bases are. And if they sound doable, then I will probably work on getting them built. Avoiding streams mostly for now. I think it's like features by association almost, and it makes things so much more exciting. Yeah, the main reason I like the main reason I like watching them is I'm the kind of person that if there's features, I want to know about them so that I'm not utilizing them if they're in the game. But now that I do the YouTube videos, I also want to be able to tell people, because misinformation about pretty much anything, but games in particular, really rubs me the wrong way. Especially when people, it's like the most simple, easiest thing to fact check, and they don't. And one of the big examples was people for the last 2-3 years constantly posting about console updates. Oh, there's console updates coming. And I'm like, where the hell are you getting this information? I get it straight from the actual developers, and they ain't said shit. And that really aggravates me, because then I constantly, not just me, but everybody, they get constant thing. Oh, I heard that it's coming out, and you know, there's a new update coming out. No, there isn't. And then they'd be like, yes, there is. I heard so-and-so say it. I'm like, yeah, where'd he get his source? Well, he didn't say. Yeah, you know why he didn't say? Because he's full of crap. And I admit, I've accidentally done it before, and that's why now when I say something I'm not 100%, I say, hey, I think this is it, but I'm not 100%. If the devs didn't say it, it ain't true. And there's some people, I heard Joe Blow's dad's cousin's brother's aunt's uncle say it. Yeah, well, they're wrong. It just, that really irritates me, because for one, things like the console update, it gave people false hope. And I am not a fan of that. I started on console, and as I said, if and when they released a new version on console, I bought my PS5 specifically so that I could play the console update if and whenever it ever comes out. And now that they've announced it officially, I will definitely be getting it when it comes out on PS5. And I will be doing a series or 2 or 10 on the console version. Because I am a huge fan of console. I know it will never be as good as PC, but that's... Ooh. Wait, what? Oh, is this? Oh, this is it. Okay. Yeah. Let's get our truck. Go home and get some more stuff. To me, it seems like with the misinformation, it almost feels like some of the people... Well, it's not... Some of them are doing it as clickbait. They're doing it to get views, and I sympathize with them for that, but at the same time, just don't do that. That's not cool. It irritates me that people do that so they can get more of those. I mean, if anybody could use clickbait articles or titles, it would be me. I had some guy tell me I was doing a clickbait title in one of my videos a long time ago, and I'm like, I read the title again, I'm like, what is clickbait about this title? And it was like one of my Let's Play ones. It wasn't like it was, back there. So, yeah, I do my darndest not to clickbait. Sometimes, and if I ever do it, it's 100% on accident. It's not intentional. Because I can't stand when people do clickbaity things. That's why it was, I think, the very first dev stream for Alpha 20 a couple weeks ago, when they announced officially, the co-owner Rick Hunick announced that they are officially in talks with several companies to bring a new console version out. I immediately after the stream went to my page, recorded a brief, like, I don't know, it was like 2 or 3 minute video announcing it, and then I had to put in it, not clickbait, because I know some people be like, oh, that's clickbait. And because so many people have been doing that for the last 2 or 3 years, and then you watch the video and it's like, well, I heard it from so-and-so that... No, you didn't. Shut up. Stop saying it. You heard nothing. And that, I don't know, I just can't help it. That just annoys me. We need ladders. I think I'm good on everything else. Yep, we're going to take a vault hatch. Yeah, see, I don't believe in the whole PC Master Race thing. If the price was the same between, like, consoles and PC, then I'd say, okay, maybe. But since, you know, you got to spend 2 to 3 times as much to be a so-called Master Race, that doesn't impress me. If you could customize consoles and spend the same amount of money, then maybe I could see the whole Master Race thing. But since you can't, I respectfully disagree in the PC Master Race. And this is coming from somebody that has... It's not... I don't consider my computer a beast computer, I guess they say. But, I mean, having a 3080, 32 gigs of RAM, I got 2 full solid-state hard drives. I've got a massive CPU cooler that was like $150, and I went all out, and I don't consider my computer a beast. And it's probably about $2,500 for my computer, all said and done. And some people are like, man, that's a beast. I'm like, it's good. I wouldn't call it a beast computer by any stretch, but I'm very proud of it. But I'm not going to be like, haha, mine's better than yours, you suck because you can't afford it. Dude, I've already said numerous times, the only reason I got mine was because some douchebag hit my car and drove off. And after paying insurance tens of thousands of dollars for many years, I didn't feel bad letting them total it out and then buying it back for a song since the damage was only cosmetic. And I did want to get it fixed. If they could have fixed it without totaling it out, I would have been done. I love my little car. I was really upset when my brother's like, somebody hit your car, I think. I woke up one morning, I'm like, no, they didn't. I looked out the window, I was like, I don't see any damage. And then I got out and my friggin' driver's mirror was on the ground, busted off, and the whole side was caved in. I was not happy. Okay, I think that's good. So, let's move on to something else, because I need to do some farming, but that will be for later. Okay, I'm very happy with that. No, I'm not. This has to go. I can't help it. Some things annoy me, some things don't. This is one of those things. Shocked face is a thumbnail and you're saying, yeah, exactly. But yeah, if I ever do anything that's clickbaity, I apologize. I do my damnedest not to, because I can't stand when people do that. Alright, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Alright. Gasoline. What time is it? 5 a.m. I think I would like to go and hit the traders, see if I can get some more food. Now, there's a reason I'm making the cobblestone. You'll see in a future episode, but I'm setting it up now. Correction, I mean to say, I'm crafting the cobblestone rocks now so that we can do some stuff later. Looks like I need to make some more, so... 1,000, another 6,000. Frame rate is lower and there are drops. Anyone else has that as well? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Andra. What do you mean frame rates dropping, or is lower and there's drops? You're talking about Alpha 20? No, obviously you're not talking about Alpha 20. I honestly am not sure what you're talking about. 1,000. Snag. Oh, when I was mining, yeah, I didn't feel it, but I haven't been looking at OBS, so it's possible I was having let's see. No, I don't have any drop frames, but that doesn't mean there wasn't an issue with YouTube. But I don't think there was. Yeah, if it's the stream, it could have been YouTube. YouTube's been a little wonky lately. Okay, I don't think I'm going to need any of this stuff. I had all that for when I was farming, because screamers would drop on my head, and then my leg would get broken, and I would become upset. Alright, we're going to go take a look at the Horde base. I think I'm going to need any of that. Now that I think about it, I might need that. Might need that, too. Maybe even that. Take that. Ah, I know what I need to do. Exactly. This, and this, Oh. Yeah. That should... Up we go. I need... We're going to say 2 vault hatches. 1 vault door. Cobblestone rocks again. Cancel. Say 2 vault doors. It isn't like I won't use them. Cobblestone. Oh, sorry, Andre. Yeah, I wasn't sure what you meant, but yeah. As far as from my end, I don't think there was any issue. I'm just kind of busy in a run of a game. Oh, that's alright, man. Don't worry about it. What am I doing? I gotta... Alright, I had a couple of, ideas. One was for the paint job, and I am definitely going to do that. And the paint job... Ooh, I forgot. Did I put everything away? No, I didn't. Or yes, I did, but no, I didn't. Alright, basically to paint it black, which I will be doing. But since it's not ready yet, and my food is ready, sweet. We're going to do that when we get a little further into the world, or into the game. Alright, you aren't ready. Supercorn's ready. Yes. Or yes, you are not. You are. None of you are. Arn. Make all this. Basically, right now, I'm just doing all the stuff that I would normally do off camera. But since I haven't been streaming, and I want to get back into the habit of streaming again, especially since Alpha 20 is coming close, I want to get a little more practice. Plus, like I said, with the issues I've been having with the internet, I want to see if it's working right. And so far, it seems to be working pretty well. I'm happy about that. And for those that may be wondering, yes, day 1 of the release to the public of Experimental, I will be streaming. Oh, wow. I hope they fix that weird invisible bug. Yeah, I will 100% be streaming on the release day. And as for what time, whenever it becomes available. The second it's available, I get it downloaded and I can play. I will be streaming from that point on, and it will definitely be for several hours. I can't say for sure, but I definitely intend to stream for at least the first couple of days of experimental before I start doing recorded videos. So there probably won't be any recorded videos for at least the first couple of days, maybe even a week. A lot of it just depends on how I feel. If I'm feeling good, then I'll probably do that. No, we want more super corn. If I can, yes I can. Means I gotta take something up. Fine. What do I want to put? Oh, I got a space right here. Sweet. I want to get this super corn going so I can make glue and not have to worry about bones. Although I really don't think I need to worry about bones. Drinks, can food. Yeah, I mean, look at this. I've got so much. It's ridiculous. I've got over a full stack of bones. I don't think we're hurting for... But I do want to make this now while I'm thinking about it. 125, 15 minutes. Nice. Realize I had... Oh, so that's another 125 glue. That means I also need to get some more jars going. Put this in here. Casings, yes, but no. Empty water jar. Hell no, we'll say 300. Craft. I'm almost out of wood, as you can see. That's bad. Ever considered running a Horde Night every night? See, I actually did do a Horde Night every night series a long time ago, but I think I only did like 3 or maybe 4 episodes. I didn't do a whole lot. It was really tough because the problem with the Horde Every Night series is after like the first week or two, you end up having, you scrounge everything for ammo, and all you end up doing is just scrounging for ammo every day in order to be able to take the Horde on. Because as it becomes bigger, you're just not going to be able to kill them. So that's kind of the issue with the Horde Every Night. I do love the idea. Honestly, though, I think I think what would be more long term would be more like a Horde every other night, or maybe every 3 days. I think Grand Spartan did like every 3 days for his, and that worked out way better. But it's been a long time since I haven't really been watching anybody the last couple of months, I guess. Mostly because, like I said, I've been doing other stuff, and I've actually been playing a couple of games on the PS5 and just kind of tinkering around, sleeping. Since I stopped drinking soda regularly, I've actually been able to sleep. So I still got a little steel. You know what? I think I should take a little bit of that. Oh, well, yeah, feel free to do it. It is a lot of fun. I'm not going to say it wasn't fun. It's just, once you start getting to the larger hordes, it becomes really, really hard to maintain it just because you just can't keep up with the demand on ammo. And in the beginning, you end up using a lot of arrows and stuff because it's quick, easy, cheap. But then once you start getting the ferals and stuff, it's just not enough. And you can do things like the pipe bombs and stuff, but then you'll end up spending a lot of your time just farming the nitrate and the coal. Whoops. In order to get the materials, and you'll never be able to make enough to successfully... There? No, it's up one. Yeah, if you can get a melee base going, oh yeah, absolutely. Melee is great, and like Jawoodle and some others have actually shown some really good melee bases that work very well. All right, I don't want to do that, so we're gonna. Ooh, yes. Get good, yeah. Well, I do all right, but I am definitely no Glock or Jawoodle. They play on like. They play every series permadeath, and they make it like, and then they play on insane, and they make it like day 30 or 60, and I'm just looking at them like, man, I can't make it past day 2. I mean, they really impress me, because I watch them, and I'm like, if I did that same thing, they would have killed me in like 1 hit. I don't know how they do it. But I do like watching it because it makes me realize just how not so great at this game I am after like 5,000 hours. I'm actually well over that now, but I'm like 4,100 hours on Steam alone, not counting the PlayStation 4 version. Laser hammer? I don't remember a laser hammer. That sounds awesome. I know they had I know there's a lot of laser weapons in Darkness Falls, and they're really cool. The laser sword's the one I remember, because I think I made one, or maybe it was a laser knife. I know there's a laser sword, but I think there's also a laser knife. Then again, I could be wrong. All right, what we're doing right here, right now, is I'm making a way to get to each side on the Horde base, so that I can get whatchamacallit. Yeah, we're gonna go back a little bit. So I can get into these other areas when the Horde actually shows up. Or, so I can get to the loot after the Horde is over. That's what I meant to say. This is one of the reasons I need a lot of steel. And once I get my thing ready, I will be able to put the door in there. I will probably put another one in here to further discourage them from trying to get down here, but we'll see. Even when it's like 4 years below a steel sledge. Well, I'm not surprised. Most of the modded weapons in the big mods make a big difference. They do crazy damage. Alright, so that will allow me to get to this side. And then over here, we're going to go... I'm not sure how far. Oh, I don't want to accidentally hit the thingies here. Yeah, next time I play Darkness Falls, I'm going to have to look up that hammer thing, because I don't remember there being... I don't... Okay, what I should say is I don't remember seeing the hammer, and if you can craft it, all the better. I'm a fan of things you can craft. Alright, looks like here's the edge. Yes. So we'll go 1 or 2 more, if I can put the doorway in. Yep, perfect. Here, put a ladder up. Ooh, what I'm trying to repair for. Drop you. You. Shape. Base. Craftable same for the laser sword. It's just the blunt weapons version. The sword is the sharp weapon. Yeah, I feel like I made the laser sword, but I just don't remember. It's been so long. I know I liked it. That I definitely recall. I remember liking the sword. But I love swords. People have been trying to get the Fun Pimps to put a katana in, but they said no because there's already a machete, and I'm like, yeah, the machete's cool, but it's not a sword. It's like, isn't a katana kind of like a traditional... Well, not traditional, but like a... I guess traditional. Oop. Oh. Gotta put one more there. Katanas are like a staple of zombie games, or zombie movies and games and stuff, and kind of weird that we don't have one. But I do also kind of see their argument. You know, we do have the machete, and really, would it be any different? No. But I'd still love the look of one, or to have one. The plate block, that is for... Let me show you. Down. Get down. The reason for that is because in order for zombies not to be able to jump, you now have to put the ladder 2 up. And if you do, and you run too fast, and you go underneath it, and you try to jump, you'll hit the bottom of the ladder, because the ladder's three-dimensional. So you put the plate there so that you can jump, even when you're right against it, and you won't get stuck. Because when a zombie's chasing you, if you get stuck, yeah, that you can die. It's happened. Sadly. I wish I could say it hasn't, but it totally has. I don't know who came up with the plate under the ladder, but the first person I saw do it was Z Nation years ago. I want to say it was Alpha 17 I saw him do it, but again, I know he's not the one that came up with it. Well, at least I don't think. He's where I saw it, and ever since, I was like, you know what? That's a super good tip. So I use it every time. You're not the first to ask about that, and as I've said before, although I haven't said it in a long time, to me, there's no such thing as a stupid question. If you don't know, how is it a stupid question? And if you really don't know, how are you supposed to learn if nobody will answer the question? If you honestly don't know, then just say you don't know. I'm not going to make fun of you. I'll tell you straight up, okay, no problem. This is the reason. Kind of close. I should have probably made it one more back, but that's all right. We'll put the door here, and then we'll put a nice thing down there. I'll put a thing there, and I'll put a door here, and I'll be able to loot all this. Well, that one actually got hit quite a bit. No, I need to repair all... Actually, I think I already repaired the... No, I did not. I had some ideas for how to fix this here, and then this. I'm pretty sure I'm going to chop these out and put a solid block so they can't fall into there. Yes, blade traps can absolutely headshot. I could have put them up one. Why did I not? Well, no reason, really. I think I just kind of put them on the ground because it's easiest just to throw them on the ground. But yeah, you got a point. They can headshot, absolutely. They can take off heads. Maybe I should put them up one. Wouldn't be a bad idea. I will definitely have to consider that. That's that side. How far did I go back? Because I definitely... 1, 2, 7... 7 empty slots. 1, 2, 7. Okay, yeah, it is 7. I'm gonna go 7 back. One. Yeah, I'll probably end up hitting the doors, but that's not a big deal. 1, 2, 3. Although it will be shotgun, and the shotgun does crazy damage. I think they need to nerf the damage shotguns do to blocks in general. Not zombies, just blocks. Because they definitely do, if like over the length of a Horde Night, they can do some pretty crazy damage. Would you please get up? Thank you. 3, 4, 5, 6, and this will be 7. That's 7. Hey, fuck that. One more into the wall. That's it. Yep, that's correct. Like I said, eventually I'll widen this all to 3 wide and everything. This is just to get me through the next Horde. Pretty much all I'm doing here. Upgrade. Oh, perfect. Up we go, and of course we can't, because, you know, reasons. That out. Gotta knock all these rocks out and put cement, concrete in, or else the zombies will just go for the dirt and the concrete, or the stone, in order to break down below, and we want to prevent them from doing so. Sometimes it's a little delayed when you try to switch frame types. I'm gonna put you. Yeah, I definitely should have gone back like 2 more blocks, but that's alright, doesn't matter. Like I said, as far as the doors go, they're going to be vault doors that are fully upgraded, which means they'll have like, what, 21,000 hit points. I'm not too worried about it, but yeah. They're definitely going to take a beating from the shotguns. I have... Ooh, I do. I got to be careful. Alright, so there's that one. Yep. We're going to go ahead and just... Look at all these resources. Hells yes. Oh, I keep forgetting. I've really got to get a better melee weapon. You'll see in today's video, it's a minor spoiler, that any of you guys that watch my episodes, typically you'll see that when I do a lot of the raiding of POIs, I like to use the Desert Vulture to help clear it and stuff to save the good ammo. Yeah, I'm guessing it's because it's on Survivalist and I don't have any points into it yet, that it's the... Desert Vulture's not cutting it. I'm pretty much going to have to switch to the shotgun for looting. Because the desert... I mean, I'm just sitting there, I'm just unloading Magnum rounds into them, and they're just laughing at me. They're just not taking any damage. So what's the point of the doors and tunnels? It's for... Okay, when I'm... Not here. When after Horde Night's over, and there's a bunch of loot bags back in the back, since I have no way to access that... Ooh, I gotta fix that, too. I have no way to get back there to loot the far bags, so I'll be able to go down below and then go to each side, jump up the ladder, open the doors, and then I can grab any of the loot bags that are too far away for me to loot from inside the safety of the base. Because after the last Horde Night, which was Wednesday's episode, if you did watch it, and if you didn't, no big deal, there was a whole bunch of bags on each one of the 4 ends, and I couldn't get to them. So I ended up going all the way to the top and literally just jumping off the cliff and breaking my leg on purpose so that I could get to these other 4 tunnels and loot them. It's one of those things where I thought about it, but I didn't think about it. It didn't really occur to me. So we're going to do this. And obviously the reason for all the steel doors and hatches is so that they don't see that as an easier path to come down here and try to get to me. I want them to think that the easiest way to get to me is through straight up the poles. Okay, stop getting lost. This way. But yeah, that's all it is. They will always go for the easiest way to get to you, and they calculate the amount of hit points of all the blocks between you and them, and they'll go for the easiest route. Not all the time, but most of the time. There is a bit of randomization where some of the zombies will ignore their engineering skills, and they'll just straight up go for you. Or, you know, like, even if it's not the most efficient way. Which I think that's pretty good, because some people complain that they were too smart and all that, which, I mean, I guess I understand. So, 1, 2, 4, 5. 2 more blocks. One. And 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Yeah, there's been a couple of people that have tried to come up with, like, looting-based designs during Horde Night. It's tough. Because even the best of designs, you still gotta take a risk to go and get them. Really? Wait, what? Oh, that can't be right, can it? That seems wrong. Yeah, the floor should be right. Oh, did I not make this one as long? I don't think I did. Well, now. Looks like this up here might be too short. Two. Upgrade. Go. Yeah, must not have done that properly. I don't think I made enough hatches either. That's alright, we'll make more. Now that I got my crucibles, after all that time not having one... Two, three, five, six. Huh. L-shaped pathway where the first lane is an electric fence one, so dogs can run under. Then you kill the dogs in the second lane and drop them through using a hatch. Yeah, that's a good idea. Can you harvest bodies through arrow slits? I don't know, but I would guess no, because the hitbox I would assume is too small. But I've never tried that. Oh, something that was mentioned, and this is one of those things where it was during the dev stream, and they kind of went back and forth between yes or no. Apparently, at least some of the new doors that they're adding, you know how when they get like a big hole from smashing through them and people try to shoot through them and you can't? Supposedly, that's going to be a thing in Alpha 20. You'll be able to shoot through holes in doors. Again, while the devs were talking about it, they kind of went back and forth where they said, yes, you can. But then somebody said it'll be only certain doors, or maybe it's not in Alpha 20, like, initially, but it's coming. But either way, apparently that will be a thing eventually, so I think that's pretty fantastic. Because I know some people have wanted for a long time to be able to shoot through the doors. Honestly, it never really bothered me because... No, I did have this right. Weird. I guess I just didn't dig this up as far back on this side. But yeah, I think that it's pretty cool, but to me, by the time you put enough damage in a door, you may as well just finish it off, but it's good when there's a lot of zombies, because then you can get some damage, free damage on them before they actually get through the door. So I definitely see why people would want that, and I think it is a good idea. I'd rather have the feature than not. I'm a fan of options. I always have been. I'd rather have an option than not have it, even if I don't agree with it or like it or would use it. Because, you know, there are other people that play the game, and maybe they would like those features. Like, even some of the nuts to me, well, to me, nuts, like Kane, that, oh, I hate the traders, and I wish you could remove them. I'm like, what are you, nuts? The traders like one of the greatest features. But I wouldn't be opposed to having, like, an option in the settings or in, like, World Gen where you could remove them. Some people like to play that way. Okay. Have at it, Hoss. If that, I don't know why I said that. If that's something you think would be awesome, then go for it. I disagree, but it's not like I would ever turn that feature off. But if you want to get rid of it, sure, make it an option. Yeah, we're gonna... Wait a minute, how did they get in? Oh, that's right, they didn't get in from up here. I thought they were. They were coming in from here. Yeah, we're gonna have to... something. I don't know what I can do. If I put any kind of block here, it's gonna let them drop on it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Kane. Don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure it was Kane that said he didn't like traders because they were like impossible to balance or something. He wants to remove them, but he can't. And I think that's why he made them vulnerable in his mod. Like, you can destroy them. You can even kill them. Although with 100,000 hit points, good luck killing them with any kind of ease. Well, one of the things that I've said about Kane's is I disagree with a lot of decisions he made for his mod. But his mod is awesome. Don't get me wrong. I am not going to disparage the man because I couldn't do a tenth of the things. I couldn't do 1% of the things he's done. He's a very cool dude and everything, and people love his mod. I'm not a huge fan of Darkness Falls. I like it, like, in the beginning. I'd say till mid-game, I really enjoy it. But once you start getting the demons and stuff and they spawn in POIs, it's not fun to me. Constantly being on fire and then having to go through stack upon stack of ammo to get through one small POI. I'm sorry, man, that's just not my idea of fun. But until, like, late mid-game or so, I really do like it. I love all the cool weapons and the items and all the new... Well, I can't even say the POIs, because really I don't like most of the POIs. I'm personally a fan of the Fun Pimp's newer POIs. I think they're way better than most of the player-made ones. And it's just because those guys, that's all they do. It's their job. Yeah, I'm talking about probably chopping out these 3, I guess. That way, because they kept getting, well, not kept, but a couple of them got stuck here. And that was not good. Okay, I repaired that one. Repaired that one. And I gotta say, I was really surprised how well this this worked out. I thought I saw what needed to be repaired. That one. Yeah, this here worked out really well. I was very pleased. You know what? Let's go ahead and get rid of these. This should not cause a collapse, and even if it does, it'll only be a couple of blocks away up top. I think I want to remove these and put in... Actually, I had another idea for these. We'll have to see how well it'll work. Oh, crap. I'm going to have to go back and get some... Yep, here we go. For a second, I was like, uh-oh, which side's the side I got to go to get out? This side. I need to get some more gasoline. I am out. Double tap to open and close the door. I love that feature. I don't remember where I saw that from, but that is like the best thing ever. You double click and it opens and closes instantly. Oh. 10,000. Check this out. Yes, yes, yes. I think that's Moon Knight. Yep, I just texted to say... Why would you repeat that twice? Go away. I'm streaming at the moment. What do you want? I know what he wants, but... Sorry, it's speech to text. Moon Knight's texting me. I think he gets off work at 2 and it's like 1:53. Let's see... Go ahead and throw that. Just throw everything in there and then we'll bring out... Oh... Nope, those gotta go back in there. This... Wait. Is that all of mine? No, it isn't. Input. Oh... And... I think that's it. Go upstairs and get the... However many I got to... Knew it! Didn't make enough. Shoot. That's okay. Only takes a second. These, I need some of these, and I need... Yeah, I definitely got to get a whole lot. Do some wedge tip corners. Yeah, that's actually what I was thinking of doing. And initially, I was like, no, I don't really want to do that because they'll drop on it and then they'll just stand up. But I forget the ragdoll physics. Because they can actually walk up the wedge tips now and stuff. And I think they fixed that in Alpha 18 or 17 or 19, I don't remember. But I forgot. When they ragdoll, they'll splat on the wedge tip and then ragdoll off. So they shouldn't... be able to get back up. Alright, so how many I got? I got 2. Ooh, that's not... Alright, we'll go 2 here, and then we'll go 2 here. Stop that. Stop that. That'll give me 1 extra. You know what? 1 extra is not going to be. I want more for later. How many doors do I got? I got 4, but that means I need... You know what? I don't even care, man. I don't care. I don't care. That. You. That. Alright, we're good. I think we're good. We're nice build up. See, I gotta upgrade all this stuff around here, too, to make sure they don't try to bash their way in through here. No! Yes! Wanted to repair that because the screamer was beating on it. Down. Come on. Down. Thank you. Jump here. No, all the way down. Damage here. Eventually, this is all going to be steel because I'm worried about them getting the idea that they can just bash straight through the floor to get to me. So far, that hasn't been an issue. But I think eventually it will be... Oh, you know what? I do want to put the... Upgrade you. And again, this will all be reinforced steel eventually. It's just not for now, but it will be. No, the guy that did the electric system is Lathan Meadows. He's Fubar Prime, the one that actually hosts all the things. He said there's no new electric stuff in Alpha 20, and it sounds like, because people have asked him in every alpha since 16 when they added the electricity system, he's pretty much said that the electric system for the most part is done, other than maybe some tweaks. And I find that to be a shame, because I would love to see new traps and stuff. They apparently were going to add a flamethrower trap in Alpha 16, but for some reason it got pushed back. I think it was for performance reasons, they said. I could be wrong on that. They are adding a new system it sounds like it's connected to the electricity system, but Lathan says it is not. Basically, they're adding you can only access it when you create a POI in the POI editor in the game. It allows you to connect switches to doors and, yeah, the flamethrower. That was Alpha 16. They canceled it, probably. Joel said they might revisit it at some point, but for the moment, it's not coming. I agree. I would have loved the flamethrower. They actually had a, what do you call it for it? A concept art for it, and it looked really freaking cool. Oh, did I? Oh, I guess I didn't. It was broken, so I'm not repairing, or I can't repair it. And there we go. Yeah, the flamethrower would have been super awesome. I'd have been all over that. All done. Get this crap done. Yeah, I completely agree. I think the flamethrower sounded just unbelievably cool. But sadly, it appears to be a no-go. Alright, I didn't hear any collapsing. Good, good, good. Let's get rid of these two. Yeah, Joel said that they might revisit it, but I have a feeling they won't. Maybe post gold status, but honestly, I would just like them to add more traps. In the stream on Wednesday, this past Wednesday, somebody asked about the electrical system again, and they specifically asked, like, will we ever have things like logic gates, like Minecraft has, where you can make, like, mini computers and stuff using the electric system, and being able to, like, for example, like here, how you can't connect the last, because it's a direct current system, it means the current only goes one direction, not both ways. So, like here, you couldn't connect this last fence to the first one. You had to do that. He said, no, they're not going to do anything like that, so that's a shame. Arson DLC? Oh, that'd be awesome. I gotta admit, I'm pretty happy with things like the grenades that they added, because I wasn't expecting grenades since we already had pipe bombs. I mean, when you think about it logically, why add grenades? We already had pipe bombs. Grenades are basically just a stronger pipe bomb. But I love the contact grenades. Huge fan. If you watch my videos, I think you know. I absolutely adore the, Oh, that's one. Okay, no, that's fine. I can do this. Do this, and then I just do this. Copy rotation. Yep. There we go. Now, let's go out here, and I'll show you what I think I'm gonna do for up here. Go ahead and get rid. Now, I could just straight up upgrade that. I could destroy these and put them a one block lower, but I think I'm gonna do this. And I'm probably going to have to chop this block out in order to do it. In fact, let's just go ahead and do it, because I pretty much don't have a choice, I think. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Now, one cool thing about the new block system that they've added, where they is apparently before Alpha 20, anytime they wanted to add a totally new block type, I don't mean material, I mean, or shape. I should say shape. It was like a real mess because they had to create the block for each and every type of material, etc. So apparently it was like a real pain. But with this new block system that they've added, apparently... Ah, suck it, Screamer. I hear a Screamer getting shot. No, that's not a Screamer. No, 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 no. Probably too late. That sounds like a roaming horde. I don't want them wasting all my ammo. It is a... Oh, they run all the time. You wasted my ammo, you stupid little birds. Is that everyone? That looks like it. Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, the block thing. Now, apparently, the reason why... I think they said the block count before Alpha 20 was like 300 or 400. I could be wrong, but I think that's how many roughly they said they had. But with this new system, they can apparently add a new block super fast and easily. And in the dev stream, they even had some of the devs that said, oh, hey, didn't realize. Right. They said the devs would, like the POI builders and stuff, were like, during Alpha 20 development, were saying things like, man, I wish we had this or this block. And the guys in the guys that did the dev blocks were like, oh, you need this? No problem. Boom, boom, boom. Now it's in. And that's one of the reasons the POIs have become so crazy detailed and stuff for Alpha 21. Because they were suddenly able to do all of this really cool stuff. So, yeah, I'm super hyped. Let's see, how am I going to do this? I could do it like that. You know what? I think a better idea would be like that. That. Then tip like this. Tip here like this. I don't know. Copy. Now the only problem here is, what would I do here? To see if I put anything here, it's going to push them into here, and then they're going to get stuck. And I think they can get stuck in here, but... Oh, wait. Oh, okay. We're going to go like this. We're going to... You know what, we're just stuck. We'll have to do this, unfortunately. Tar and feather traps, that would be pretty cool. There are just so many ideas, and at this point in the development, they're really trying to go gold. And that's why they've said that at this point, they're not really taking many more suggestions for features, because the development would literally never end. And personally, I'd be fine with that, but they really do want to get this game done out the door, because they want to make other games and stuff. And I, from a developer's perspective, totally understand. Face toward the corridor. Yeah. Good. See, this is why I have you guys here, because you're totally right. Why would I do it so they fall into the wall? That doesn't make any sense. I'm a D2D. 100% right. Oh, really? Attached to? The wall. You're attached to the wall. It's like, what are you attached to? You should have fallen. Alright. You guys, see, that's why I like having you guys. That's one of the reasons I like doing the live streams, because you guys think of so many things that I just didn't. There's that. Oh, they also showed off the new, in this Wednesday, the new block placement. See how, like, it's hard to tell what direction it is? Now, when you go to this preview, it shows the entire block as it actually is. So you look right at it and be like, okay, this is exactly how it goes. So you won't have to, like, try to figure out what the block looks like. Especially when it gets dark. Oh, it's dark, you can't see crap. I don't know. You can get in there. Oh. No. Okay, I think I know what I'll do here. Maybe a... No, I guess I don't really need to do that now. See, the problem is, what am I going to do here? Because they could still fall on this. And if they fall on this now, I am not going to be able to see them. Go ahead and put this down here, upgrade, down here, upgrade. And there's an angled one, but I don't know if it's in rebar. I don't think it is. Oh. Ah. That'll work. It's not as sharp of an angle, but since it is an angle, when they ragdoll, they should go one direction or the other. Now the problem is... Oh, no. Well, you can't... Unfortunately, you can't do the drop to one-shot them. They got rid of that in Alpha 16, maybe 17. A sideways cylinder. You mean like... This is the large one. There's a 50 and 100. Like that, maybe? I don't think there's an angled one. Don't fall off. The only thing I can think of is to simply take these out and make it a straight block all the way up. Because if I put it up like 2 or 3 blocks with a straight square, they're just going to land on that. Maybe I could just put a couple of things here. Iron traps. I don't... Maybe... Is there anything that's tiny that would keep them from really having a spot to stand? No, they definitely... Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's a block like that. What about... Nope, not you. What about in here? Oh, see, I can't... Thing that would... See, that would kind of... But because of this corner, they would still be able to land. I don't think there's any solution. Really. I mean, even that. I mean, they could still fall right there. You know what? I think we're just going to leave it like that. If they get stuck, sadly, nothing I can do about it. Honestly, I think that's fine. That should be okay. The full corners might work. I don't know. I don't know. I think we'll just try this and we'll see what happens. And hopefully... stuff. Nope, we're not doing that. Go away, go away. You in. We're gonna do what we did before, because I think you guys had the right idea of it. Wait, can I on face and see if this works? Face here? Face here? I didn't think so. Damn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Yes. Yes. That. This. 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 Yeah, this I think is a good idea. I really think this is good. This will work. In fact, I don't think I'm going to chop... I'll chop the bottom 3 out, but I don't think I'm going to chop anything higher than that out. I think that's going to be... Wait. Yes, I need to do simple rotation. Here, there, and there. Yeah, I think I'll do the bottom 3 here, and that's just... That'll have to be good enough. How do you rotate it back a step? On the controller, it's R2 to go one direction, then circle to go back. On PC, I believe it's one of the mouse clicks to go one way, and then it's the R button. You tap the R key, and it'll go backwards. They added that in Alpha 18, but a lot of people, I think, still don't even know that's a thing. It is a supremely good feature. People have been asking for that since like Alpha 16 when they added the block rotation. It's actually one of the things about Minecraft that agitates the crap out of me. Like, how can you not have a block... It's not block rotation in Minecraft, basically. It's You have to, it depends on where you look at the block that determines its rotation. That's so aggravating. How can a 10-year-old game not have that most basic feature? It's not even that. It's not just that either. There's no sort inventory option in Minecraft. Really? 12, 11-year-old game and it doesn't have a simple inventory sort? Not even in boxes. I mean, okay, yeah, so you don't have it in the actual player inventory. Yeah, not even in boxes. What? And then things stack to 64. Like, are you trying to piss me off? In a game that has, like, literally 200-300 blocks. And then they only give you stacks of 64. People are high, man. Last set of blocks, I think. I think we're good for... Yes. It's an idea. Oh, shoot. There's gotta be a good solution, I just don't know what it is. And get the wedges in. Oh, advanced rotation. Yeah, see, sometimes it's really hard to see what the rotation is. That's why this new block system in Alpha 20 is going to be so nice. For builders, it's going to be a huge boon. Let me see if I understand what you're saying. Talking about doing like this, where there's one block higher, then putting in like that? Is that what you're talking about? It's kind of hard to see it, obviously. But is that what you mean? So we're like, if they hit this, they'll bounce off and then go weight straight down? And opposite, you have another corner, a couple blocks up pointing. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. So it'd be up here. That would absolutely work. I see what you're saying. Let's go ahead and upgrade this and this. Put this where it goes. Upgrade this. This. The. And then, like, for example, like here or here, have this angle block coming and facing this direction. Let's try. Let's try here. Let's give this a shot. We'll see either this block or this one. It's probably going to be better to put it up. You know, it's probably going to be better to put it up higher. No. Because if I put it this block and they bounce off and then here, they could possibly go under it. Yeah. We'll do this. I think this is going to work great. Like I said, it's one of the reasons I like doing the live streams, because you guys come up with ideas I never thought of. That's perfect. Like that. Yeah, I mean, it looks kind of funny from here, but who cares? If they fall down and they splat, they're going to ragdoll there and then straight down. That is genius. Yes, and more yes. Alright, now, unfortunately, I gotta hurry up and get over... Wow. Right. And that was what? Basically... Oh, I can't jump for some... It's roughly... Okay, it is even with that block, so that's what I needed to know. Swap the quarter poles to full blocks? Yeah, you've got a point. I don't know if I'll swap the full block like here or there, simply because that's going to take a lot of time to... Well, maybe. I guess I could. Maybe I'll do that off camera. Because it definitely will make it look better. And, of course, prevent them from getting stuck potentially. I don't know if they would get stuck there. I mean, I'm sure it's possible. We've learned that zombies have the ability to fall into the most inconvenient places. Yeah, I think that'll work real nice. We're just going to kind of... Oh, I'm crouched. I was like, why am I not... Yeah, I agree. I think that would be perfect. Yeah. We'll, get rid of this since it's small. Yeah, I just noticed that. I was like, why am I not jumping? I'm crouched. So we can put that there. And then this would go here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think that'll work perfectly. It'll still look a little funky from this block, but who cares? You'll never see that anyway. Those are rats. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff right there. I don't know if I did this one. Okay, I did. Whoa. I think I can get in here and get that cannon. Oh. Alright, let's just get the angles in on all four corners. Alright, so it's in there. Not in here. No, we're going to have to do this first, because otherwise it's going to be really hard to get to this one. Load. Yeah, I mean, look how long this has taken. This is kind of crazy. Get this going. I know I just heard a zombie. Oh, you can actually see the stars moving. Is there a zombie? I feel like I heard a zombie. I did not. Getting paranoid, apparently. Now, let's see what's this. Get that one from down there. Let's go ahead and take this one out for a moment. Oh! No, I have to crouch or else I fall out. Alright, nobody's gonna... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's okay. Because I took out the corner on all four sides. There we go. That's fine. I don't really care. It doesn't matter. Does not matter. It's just materials, of which I've got tons. We got 3 days to Horde Night. I'm not too concerned about it. Alright, let's get... Alright, this side's done. Alrighty, you know what? I don't know if I want to mess with this right now. That's quite alright. That's what I get for trying to do multiple sides at once. No biggie. Not the first time, won't be the last. That's okay. It's because I basically had there was a gap in at least 2 or 3 of the 4 sides because I was doing them all at once instead of one at a time like I should have. Again, not a big deal. Yeah, it looks like about a third or half of it collapsed. Not a big deal. Now I want to get all these sides done. So this side is 100% done. Righty. Go ahead and do this. Okay, is this side 100% done? No, it is not. Go ahead and jump up here. I'll just put some blocks in here to fill this in. Get rid of this. Yeah, it's alright. Not a big deal. Like I said, it's my own fault. I should have realized taking all 4 corners out at once is, it's obviously going to cause a collapse. That's actually okay, because now I can put, not these corner bits, I can put a full block or something in on the way up, so actually, that might actually have been a good thing. Saves me having to hack all these out. Right. Take these two out. Put solid blocks in. Ooh, my bug zapper got something. I should have bumped up the damage. Well, you do, because they can run off at an angle and fall in on my head. Or, well, even if they don't fall on my head and I put a block up, they'll beat through them, and then they'll fall on my head. Okay, so here's that. That. Alright, so this side. Blocks in there. Upgrade those. Okay, good. This side is 100% done. I almost said delete all these. We'll chop all these out. There we go. Okay, this side is not totally done, so we'll do... Oh, I heard you. Shut up! Damn it. Oh, wait, I didn't put a door here? Really? Fix that. Huh. They could run off in the middle. Totally. I saw that. I think I got her before she screamed. Now we just have to deal with the ones from the first grade. Oh, hell, I think she fell inside. I got an idea. Let's, come on. Come on, go down. Go ahead and jump up here. Shut up, Super Tubby. There's probably going to be a couple more, and that's fine. Anyone else? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, don't hit me. Okay, back down below. Alright, 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 alright. Go in. Okay, not 100% done, 100% done. So, yes. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 2:30, holy crap. Time flies. How long have we been streaming? Wow, 1 hour and 48 minutes? Damn, that's way longer than I meant to go, but that, well, not really. It's about how far I meant to go, but... Ding, 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 ding. Come on, come on, come on. Get this stuff done, then I can build the top back again. I'm not going to build... I'm probably going to replace the stuff. Okay, cool. I want to make sure all the blocks I can get on the bottom are reachable. There we go. So that side's 100% done. This side's 100% done. This side is not. And I'm pretty sure the last side is. Now we got to chop out these two. Should have upped the player damage, the block damage for the stream. I considered it, but I was like, eh. I didn't plan to do all this steel chopping, but that's alright. Gotta be done. Stupid screamer showed up because of the collapse. Stop bouncing around, dang it. Yeah, pretty much. Dink, 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 pow, pow, pow. You fall inside. Fuck. Get out of my house. Base, whatever. It's like my house. Yeah, I think you guys had the right idea. I think this is perfect. This should keep them from... Now, we know that there's going to be at least one zombie that's going to be too smart and that they're going to land there and not ragdoll or something. But generally speaking, I think this is going to be just right. This is going to be the Goldilocks effect. Just right. I think that's 100% on every side, and it is. Wonderful. Now we just got to chop out the last bits that are actually down here at the bottom. And then I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're pretty darn good. And everything is supported now, fully. Yep. Including this, which I can't tell, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, you know what? Let's just bump this to 3. Let's get this crap done. It's gonna take all freaking day if I don't get this done. And like I said, since this isn't a standard Let's Play, this isn't my pure vanilla, it's an actual challenge. To me, the rules are a lot looser. I don't care if I bump up the damage temporarily to do something. I wouldn't do this in my vanilla playthroughs, but in this, I really don't care. I just want to get it done. Oh, that's so much faster. No, there's no cameras. There's just motion detectors. I don't think they will add them because, like Darkness Falls and I think some other mods have added them. I think there's even a standalone camera mod, and it creates a lot of lag or frame rate issues, especially if you have a bunch of them. I think the idea is awesome, though. I would definitely be a fan of it if they were to do it. Alright, this one side done. See how much faster that was? It's ridiculous. On face should do it. Go. Now I can get in here and still... Yep. And this side's done, so these two sides are done. In vanilla, there's no well, okay. There are cameras in that, like, when you're trying to set up the turrets and stuff, you can look through the camera to aim them. But as for actual, like, cameras, like, closed circuit TV cameras, no, there's nothing like that. I thought about putting some turrets down here somewhere, but they eat through so much ammo, they're really not worth doing. To me, the regular turrets, the power turrets, not like the whatever. Dun. All right, just this last one. The electric-powered turrets, like the shotgun and auto turret or an SMG turret, I don't really feel those are great for Horde Night, except for things like the Vulture Defense. Just because, while they're super effective, they just eat through way too much ammo. And since the stack sizes are so small, even if you fill, like, totally max out all 3 stacks, and they won't last the whole Horde Night once you get past, like, day 35. Yeah, setting up turrets and the, whatchamacallit, the, spotlights. They have a camera feature where you can look through them, so you can aim them, which I think is pretty cool. That way you can see exactly where they're looking. I love that feature, personally. Alright. Okay, the minor upgrades to the base, or I should say repair, or fixes, are done. So... that's done. Need to make sure there's no points that don't have... Alright, so I gotta go east so I can delete all or destroy all the stone. Oh no! There we go. Ah, hell. One little tiny block will create a problem. Oh, there it is. I should have punched him to begin with. Alright, now we get to go up top and deal with this. Not using the good stuff, we'll use the crappy one. Where are they? Oh yeah, I think that's gonna work great. And it looks like about maybe close to half. I'd say about the third half, maybe. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, please don't break my leg. Whew, it didn't break my leg. Broke. No, don't do that. Ah, damn it. Crap. Not what I meant to do. Try to get some of this repaired, fixed up. There we go. Yep, I had to put it to 300%, and now it leaves them like 1 hit point. Points. No! No big deal. Come on. So apparently that wasn't a good idea. This is why I usually mod to say 150 get this done faster. That's why usually I mod when I do mod for like my personal games, I make it so they one-shot stone. That way I don't have to worry about things like that, because that one little tiny speck still counts as a full block, and it'll cause problems later. All right, go. Of course, still has that. Yep, that'll learn me. Leave it at a friggin' 100. Really? Yeah, they probably would, yeah. That'd be a lot of materials. Yeah, pretty much, yeah, I think they would. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I'd say it's about a third. Yeah, that does kind of suck. Let's see. Ooh, we don't have much, don't have much at all, do we? Alright, that's fine. Try to get this all even first. You are thirsty. Of course I am. I'm always thirsty. Real life and in freak games. Those and take care of that. Oh. We go until we run out of cement mix. So, should I go ahead and just... Oh, I just don't know. The reason I made this block was because at the top, I didn't want them to be able to reach and punch these blocks on the corners. The only reason why I did it that way. I'm just not sure if I should leave it or if I should change it. I feel if I could change it, it's going to cause a problem. But I honestly don't know. Probably really close to running out. Yep, 500. I think that's like 2 or 3 more layers and I'll be out. Oh yeah, we're almost to the top, so that's fine. No, not wedge tip, corner piece. Oh, perfect. Oh, want another one. Righty. Peace. I think that's enough for one more row, maybe? Probably just fill it in with the pre-made blocks and then upgrade them later. Just so they get done. Yep, and dink. Drop you, throw you in. Regular blocks, good enough. Yeah, that's fine. Blocks. Cool. Wait, I was gonna say, don't take it on. No! Never rabble. Even if you use wood. Yeah, I think you're correct. I'm pretty sure if I made it mostly solid that, yeah, they wouldn't be able to, or they wouldn't see it as a valid path because it would be, the number of block hit points would be way too high. I do believe you are correct in that assessment. Alright. Would have been better is not to collapse this in the first place, you dum-dum. That's okay. Not sweating it. No need to worry too much about it. Let's... We need to go at least one more higher so they can't run off and land on this. And then I think I'm going to stop with going up for now so that I do not have to worry about rotation, and copy rotation. There we go. I played the mod. How is called? What mod? Okay, that's good for now. I'll worry about the rest later. How is my armor looking? And that one's fine, but I think I'd still rather repair it. Okay, we still got a lot of stuff to do, but I think as far as Horde Night goes, I think we're alright. Oh, Darkness Falls. Yeah. I think we're okay. I do need to do a little bit of repairs, but I think other than that, we're mostly good. I think the Horde base is good. Yep, Darkness Falls. That is indeed the mod. Yep, I need to go farming for materials now. Let's see how many bullets did that roaming horde. Oh, that's not bad at all. For 41, yeah. I need to go downstairs. I need to go chop wood. Mm-hmm. All that's in there. So we still got plenty of cement mix. Oh, yeah, look at this. Yes, yes, yes. We're good. We're good. Let's get some more sand made. I do have almost 12,000 sand, but as we've learned with me, that goes in the blink. This, I only want 6,000, so there's that. 56 seconds, so we'll do a half a stack there, another half a stack here. It's not shamefully, there's nothing wrong with that. As I've said many times, just about all of my bases are based on someone else's design that I copied / modified. Usually I'll like someone's base, but I'll feel that I could improve on it or maybe change something to make it work a little better. Hey, Devil, welcome. So I'll modify it, and whenever I remember, that's good. I try to tell people where I got the idea so that if they want to see the original base, they can go watch the person that I got the idea from. So we need to put these materials in here. This and this, and I think that's it. You know, we'll just throw those in there. I don't really need to per se, but probably would not hurt. Oop, close this. Make sure these all look good. Fuel. Okay, good, good, good. Close, close, close. I think other than simple repairs, which you can see, it's almost nothing. I think I already did all the blocks that were, like, heavily damaged. I think other than that, and making some more ammo, and I've got tons and tons of shotgun shells, I think we're pretty well good to go. I put another point into machine gunner, so now we're at 3. And I'd need 3 points. I'd have to put 2 into fortitude to get it to 7. Oh, wait, no, that's because I've got the food. It's still actually only at 6. I had to put 1 point in to make it 5 because I put the point into machine gunner, the 3rd point, when after I'd eaten a sham chowder, and I only had 4 points, and when it wore off, I lost the tier 3. So yeah, that should be fine. Pain tolerant. I wouldn't mind doing another boomstick. Maybe I'll put a point into pummel piece, because then I can make a tier 3 steel club. In fact, I think I'm going to do that, because I probably won't put any more points into pummel peep, but this way I have at least a somewhat viable melee weapon, because as much as I love my baseball bat, it just isn't getting the job done. So let's... Oop, gotta go downstairs. See what I need to make a tier 3 steel club. Alright, so leather, duct tape, and forged steel. That is fine. Leather and duct tape. Go ahead. Make one. I think that's going to be it for today's episode, because we're already getting kind of long. And the only thing I really have left to do is a lot of iron farming. And I don't think anybody really wants to watch me just sit there and I mean, not for as long as I'm going to have to. I'm going to need like 8 or 10 stacks. Because I need to really get busy making all of that lower area steel. They did do damage on Horde Night to some of the corner blocks here at the top, around the edges. So I probably am going to need to reinforce those. But other than that, I think we're probably good. Let's see. 2:45 to 3 o'clock. No, I might... I really do kind of want to... Sorry, reading the text message. I might do... like a missile silo. Yeah, it does. It does, kind of. I hope so. Really, I think the main issue is just the vultures were getting in, but I don't know if I can do anything about it. If I put any kind of block above the third, or on the third block on each side sticking out, the zombies are just going to drop on those, even if I make them like the wooden or the iron bars. They're going to end up dropping on them, and they're just going to beat on them until they get through, unless I'm fortunate enough to see them land on them and then shoot them. But that would probably keep most of the vultures out. Other than that, man, I really don't... I can't... I know what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to make a vulture turret on top. But the problem is, if you make the vulture defense up top, you got to really aim it up high, or else it'll shoot the zombies running in, and I don't want that because it'll just blaze through all the ammo, and that'll be the end of that. All right, let's go ahead and get this bat swapped out. Buy you and you. Put this in. You know what? I'm not even going to sell. Was it $100? Yeah, I'm not wasting my money for time. All right, so do I have a... Can I make one? That I can't. I can. I just need glue, mechanical parts, and spring. Mechanical parts and spring. That way I have an ergonomic grip, which will reduce the stamina cost of my new club. Yeah, there we go. Yes. That is going to be nice. You, and you, and... You, and you. Oh, wait. No, I need some of those. I don't think I filled those up. And I also need that to upgrade the doors. I'm going to need so much. 40, yeah, we can wait 42 seconds. Few blocks, chop out, put iron bars instead, and do the ledge tactic again. Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. All right, we're gonna snag the mod here, then we're gonna go and put down the hatches and doors, upgrade them, and that is gonna be it for this stream. And anybody that wants more content, well, about 45 minutes ago, today's episode came out, so you can always go watch that if you want more. I don't think anything particularly exciting happened, but as they say, not every episode can be action-packed. Although I believe I realized in today's episode that the Desert Vulture is just not going to cut it without putting points into it for EOI rating. I'm definitely going to have to rely on the shotgun because I put a bunch of points into it. Record every night, stream a little after you finish up here if you like. Checking it out. Okay, I don't know what your YouTube channel is. I've been thinking of making a Discord, but I'm not positive. That way you guys can post things like your YouTube channel or whatever on there. Oh, I need to go to each side and make sure there is here. Upgraded. Upgraded. Okay, that's this side. Yeah, you don't have to post a link to your YouTube channel, but if you post the name of your channel, I will look it up as soon as I end the stream here. Okay, those are done. What icon? Oh, your name icon. Yeah. I think that is actually something you can do. Aha, here's the one I missed. Knew I missed one. Wasn't sure. Okay, I think we look good. No links, you try. Yeah, I think that's something YouTube by default disables. It's so people can't come in and advertise themselves because it's considered bad form or whatever. Well, yeah, that's kind of thing. Blade Walker is actually taken. There's actually more than one just plain Blade Walker. And I considered putting... I don't like doing numbers and random letters and stuff. I can't stand it. So I just... Blade Walker and that's it. And when I first did it, I know there was at least 2 other Blade Walkers, and I was like, really? But they had nothing to do with 7 Days, fortunately. They were totally different, so I wasn't too worried about anybody getting confused. Got that. All right, I think we are good. I've got to do a bunch of farming off stream, or off camera. So we will probably be back on day 40 or 41. So at this rate, you guys might get tired of board videos coming so often. Xander, hey, welcome. All right, so we got the club. I think that's the only real progress we made in the video today, so that's good. I didn't want to do a lot of progress for those that don't like watching the live streams of series. But like I said, this isn't a vanilla series, so that will start again once Alpha 20 starts, and I will be streaming and such much more often. I'd like to stream more often now. I really want to... Oh, Lou! Hey, Lou, I haven't seen you forever. Welcome. I like the new name. Well, I mean, I like the old name, but I like the name Xander. I don't know why. It's pretty cool. But, yeah, I definitely would like to start. Made a new account. Oh, cool. And now I feel kind of bad because there's, like, actually quite a few people in here, and I'm in the dang stream. I'm not going to promise, but I think in about 2 hours or so, I might go ahead and start another live stream with Dead Space 2. It's actually something I really wanted to get done in October, because obviously I love Halloween and the holidays. I love it. It's a little depressing being alone and all that, but I don't care. I have fun. And I really wanted to get through Dead Space 2 and get to Dead Space 3, because I really like Dead Space 3. And what better time to do so than during October, Halloween. And since we still got a good 2 to 3 weeks, probably 3 weeks until Alpha 20, it's a great time to throw in a little bit of like this kind of stream on the Let's Play, and then do some Dead Space 2. So hopefully in a couple hours I will be back with Dead Space 2, but if not, don't sweat. I definitely want to get at least part 2 done. So that's going to do it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I know I did. If, as always, if you did enjoy it, feel free to give it a like and all that good stuff. I was doing school and other things. Hey, don't worry about it, man. It's cool. I was in school and all that when I was a kid. I'm an old man now, almost 42. Birthday's in January, so I'm quickly coming up on 42. So, sadly, I do remember those days and being constantly busy and not being able to do everything you wanted to do. So, no sweat. There's going to be a heck of a lot more content starting in... probably around Halloween, because that's supposedly when Alpha 20 is coming out. And once that does, we'll be back to daily videos, and I'll be streaming a lot more and all that good stuff. So, like I said, hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I will catch you guys in the next stream, which hopefully will be in a couple hours.